Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Hello students, welcome to a reading lesson. Today we're doing 1A reading. We are doing The Little Red Hen. Make sure you have your Little Red Hen book. We are also doing a reading workbook, which is your purple reading workbook. So you will need both books. And today we are doing the workbook, pages 4, 5, and 6. So make sure you have your Little Red Hen reading book and your purple reading workbook. If you don't have those now, just pause the video, go and get your books, and then restart the video. So for those of you that want to keep going, so let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is read the book. So we're doing The Little Red Hen. So let's start reading. So everyone open your book to page number 2. All right, so let's read the book. So before we read the book, let's have a look at the pictures, the photographs here, and see if we can tell what is happening in the story. So we have 4 characters here. We have hen, we have cat, we have duck, and we have goose. Right, so let's start. Here is the little red hen, and here are her friends, cat, duck, and goose. Next page. Look, says the little red hen, seeds, wheat seeds. Let's plant them. Come on, who can help me? So the little red hen has found some seeds, and the little red hen wants to plant the seeds in the ground. All right, let's go to page 4. Come on, who can help me? Says the little red hen. I can't, says cat. I want to sleep. Who can help me? Says the little red hen. I can't, says duck. I want to play in the water. Next page, page 5. Come on, says the little red hen. Who can help me? I can't, says goose. I want to sit in the sun. All right, says the little red hen. And she does all the work. She plants all the seeds. Next page, page 6. The seeds want water. Who can help me? Says the little red hen. Who can help me? I can't, says cat. I don't like water. Next page, 7. Come on, says the little red hen. Who can help me? I can't, says duck. I want my lunch. Who can help me? I can't, says goose. I want a walk. Next page, page 8. All right, says the little red hen, and she does all the work. The sun is warm. The wheat grows. It grows big and green. The sun is hot, and now the wheat is yellow. Look, says the little red hen, the wheat is yellow. We can cut it now. Who can help me? Next page, page 10. Who can help me? I can't, says cat. I want to play. Who can help me? I can't, says duck. I want my lunch. Who can help me? I can't, says goose. I want to play. All right, says the little red hen, and she does all the work. She cuts all the wheat. Next page, page 12. Let's grind this wheat, says the little red hen. Let's grind it into flour. Who can help me? I can't, says cat. I want some milk. Who can help me? I can't, says duck. I want to sleep. Who can help me? I can't, says goose. I want a drink. Page 14. All right, says the little red hen, and she does all the work. She grinds the wheat into flour. Now, some of these words we will do during our vocabulary lesson. All right, next page, 15. We can make bread, says the little red hen. We can make some bread with this flour. Come on, says the little red hen. Who can help me? I can't, says cat. I want to sleep. Next page, 16. Come on, says the little red hen. Who can help me? I can't, says duck. I want to go in the garden. Who can help me? Says the little red hen. I can't, says goose. I want to sit and wash. All right, says the little red hen, and she does all the work. She makes all the bread. Next page, 18. This bread looks good, says the little red hen. It's time to eat the bread. Who can help me? I can, says cat. I can, says duck. I can, says goose. But the little red hen thinks. No, she says. You can't. Off you go. Go away and play. And she eats all the bread. All the bread. Okay, so the little red hen. So let's have a look at your reading workbook. So we're going to start on page 5, so page number 5. And then we will do some vocabulary on page 4. Now, vocabulary just means words. So we will look at some of these words and find out what they mean. But first, let's do page 5. So make sure you have your purple reading workbook open to page 5. So let's do question number 1. Question number 1. Look at the cover of the book. What is the title? Title means name. So what is the name of the book? So question number 1. The title of the book is, so the title of the book is The Little Red Hen. The title of the book is The Little Red Hen. Now, this is very important. Make sure you start with a capital letter. Okay, make sure you have a capital letter. All right, question number 2. Question number 2 is who retold this book? Retold means to tell the story again. So who retold this book? If you open the page, on the first page it will say retold by here, and let's answer the question. The story is retold by Sue Arengo. Sue Arengo. So there we go. Question number 2. Who retold the story? The story is retold by Sue Arengo. Sue Arengo. Make sure you're writing your answers underneath the questions, so question number 1 and question number 2. If you need a little more time to write your answers, just pause the video and when you're ready, you can come back. All right, so question number 3. What do you think retold means? What do you think retold means? Retold. So let's answer the question. Retold means, it means to tell a story again. So retold means to tell a story again. Question number 3, again. What do you think retold means? Retold means to tell a story again. Question number 3, retold means to tell a story again. Okay, if you're ready, let's go to question number 4. Question number 4. Who illustrated, drew the pictures for this book? So illustrated means, if you look at the word in the brackets, drew the pictures. So illustrated means drew the pictures. So who drew the pictures for this book? Again, if you open your book to the first page, here it says, just here, illustrated by. So let's answer. The pictures were drawn by, and who is the person? Bruno Roberts. So the pictures were drawn by Bruno Roberts. Bruno Roberts. Question number 4 again. Who illustrated or who drew the pictures for this book? The answer is the pictures were drawn by Bruno Roberts. Now make sure you start every sentence with a capital letter, and make sure you finish every sentence with a period. Okay, so every sentence starts with a capital letter, a big letter, and finish with a period, a dot. All right, question number 5. Question number 5. What do you see on the cover of the book? Let's have a look. What do you see? So we have a hen. This is little red hen, and she's in the garden. She's cutting the wheat in the garden. Right, so let's answer number 5. What do you see on the cover of the book? On the cover is little red hen in the garden. Question number 5 again. What do you see on the cover of the book? On the cover is little red hen in the garden. Little red hen is in the garden. So question number 5. All right, I'm just going to erase 1, 2, and 3. If you need to keep writing, just keep writing. So let's do the next question, question number 6. Question number 6. Question is, what do you think she is doing? What is little red hen doing on the cover of the book? Have a look at your book. What do you think she is doing? So little red hen she's cutting, this is called wheat. So little red hen is cutting wheat. Little red hen is cutting wheat. This is wheat here. If you can have a look at the cover of your book, this is wheat. All this is wheat here. This is how you make bread. You make bread from wheat. So question number 6, Little Red Hen is cutting wheat. Let's move on to question number 7. What other farm animals do you know about? So farm, what kind of animals live on a farm? There are pigs. What else? What other animals live on a farm? Pigs, chickens, ducks, cows, horses, rabbits sometimes live on a farm, so you can write rabbits. So many animals live on a farm. If you want to write some more, you can just write extra animals if you like. All right, let's do question number 8. Question number 8. Do you think this book will be funny? Why? Do you think this book will be funny? Okay, if you think the book is funny, then you can write, I think this book will be funny because... Why? I think this book will be funny because the characters are fun. The characters are fun. So question number 8 again. Do you think this book will be funny? Why? So this question has 2 questions, but I answered 2 questions just with 1 sentence. So I think this book will be funny because the characters are fun. All right, question number 9. Question number 9. Let's look at question number 9. Have you read this story before? Have you read The Little Red Hen before? So you can answer, yes, I have read this story, or no, I haven't. So if you haven't read this story, no, I haven't read this story. So question number 9 again. Have you read this story before? If you haven't, then you can write, no, I haven't read this story. If you have read this story before, you can write, yes, I have read this story. All right, last question. Question number 10. Question is, what do you think it will be about? All right, we've already read the story, so the story will be about animals on the farm. So question number 10, last question. What do you think this story will be about? The story will be about animals on the farm. All right, so if you need some time to write the answers, make sure you write every answer. You can pause the video if you like, and then restart when you're ready. So we have 10 questions there. All right, let's do the next page. So let's move on. Page number 6. Page number 6. So we've done page 5. So let's cross page 5 out. Let's look at page number 6. So we have all these animals here. we have to write the name of the animal and we have to make a sentence. So let's have a look at the first one. The first animal is, what is the first animal? It is a duck. So the first one is a duck. Duck. We have to make a sentence. Can you make a sentence? I will help you. See if you can make one first. Duck. Ducks like to swim. Ducks like to swim. So remember, start your sentence with a big letter and finish with a period. So duck. Ducks like to swim. All right, what is the second animal? Have a look at your book, page 6. The second animal is a goose. So write goose, G-O-O-S-E, goose. And we have to make a sentence. The goose has white feathers. The goose has white feathers. So ducks and geese and birds all have feathers. So the second one is goose. The goose has white feathers. Next one, number 3. What is the next animal? This is pretty easy. The next animal is a tiger. So let's write tiger. A tiger. Tigers live in the jungle. So our third animal is tiger. Tigers live in the jungle. Tigers live in the jungle. All right, write your sentence, please. Make sure you start with a capital and finish with a period. Next one, we have a hen. A hen is a chicken. So hen. Hen. Let's make a sentence. The hen lays eggs. The hen lays eggs. So our next animal, hen, make a sentence. The hen lays eggs. Next one is wheat. Wheat. So this is what the little red hen wanted to make some bread with wheat. So wheat. W-H-E-A-T. Wheat. Wheat. Let's make a sentence. You can make bread. You can make bread with wheat. Wheat. You can make bread with wheat. Next one. The next picture. This is seeds. So they are seeds. Seeds are the little tiny things that you plant in the garden. You can grow vegetables, you can grow flowers, and you can grow wheat. So let's make a sentence with seeds. Seeds are very small. Seeds are very small. So our next word was seeds. Seeds are very small. All right, we have one more, bread. Bread. I'm sure you know what bread is. Bread is delicious. Bread is delicious. Bread is delicious. So our first one, duck. Ducks like to swim. Our next animal was a goose. The goose has white feathers. Our next animal was a tiger. Tigers live in the jungle. Next animal was a hen. The hen lays eggs. Next one. This is food now. Food. Wheat. You can make bread with wheat. Our next food was seeds. Seeds are very small. And our last one, bread. Bread is delicious. Alright, so make sure you finish all of these on page number 6. Page number 6. Now, the last thing we need to do for this lesson today is page number 4 in your workbook. Page 4, we need to look at some vocabulary. So all of these words are in the Little Red Hen. So let's look at the first word. The first word is goose. Now, we already wrote this here. So what is a goose? A goose is a bird that is like a duck, but it is bigger. So it's bigger than a duck. So in our picture, in our book, you can see the goose. Here is the goose here. So she's quite big, isn't she? She's quite big, bigger than a duck. So this is a goose. So a goose. This is a goose. Now, our second word is seed. Seed. What are seeds? Here we wrote seeds as well. Seeds are small, hard things that a plant grows from. Now, I told you before, remember, that seeds are very, very small, hard things that you put into the dirt, and you can grow flowers and vegetables, so they are called seeds. Our next one is number 4 here. Have a look. On page 4 of our book, it says, come on. So if you look at page 4 in the story, it says, come on. Who can help me? Says the Little Red Hen. So what is come on? Come on is, you say this when you try to make someone do something. So you try to make someone do something. So who said come on? Little Red Hen. She said, come on. Who can help me? She wanted people to help her. So she said, come on. Who can help me? All right, next one. On page 5 of your book. On page 5 of your book, the word is the sun. I think we all know what the sun is. The sun is the big, bright orange or yellow thing in the sky. So the sun is the light and heat that comes from the sun. So we all know the sun makes us very hot, but it also helps plants grow. So that is the sun. All right, let's do the next one. Lunch. On page 7 of your book, lunch. Let's have a look. Lunch is the food you eat in the middle of the day. So what is the first meal that you have? The first meal you have is breakfast. After breakfast, in the middle of the day, you have lunch. And then at night, what do you have? You have dinner. So let's have a look. On page 7 of your book is lunch. So let's turn to page 7 in the book, lunch. Come on, says the Little Red Hen. Who can help me? I can't, says Duck. I want my lunch. So Duck wanted to eat lunch. Duck couldn't help the Little Red Hen. All right, let's look at the next one. On page 8 of your book is wheat. We wrote this here, wheat. You can make bread with wheat. So let's look at the definition, the meaning. Wheat means the plant that bread is made from. I showed you before on the front cover of the book is the wheat. This is what Little Red Hen wanted to grow so she could make some bread. So this is called wheat. And these are the seeds, the wheat seeds. If you have a look on page 2 and page 3 of your book, these are wheat seeds, the very tiny small things that you put into the ground and you can grow some wheat. And when the wheat grows, you can make bread. So the wheat is growing bigger and bigger. So you can make some bread. All right, next one, grow. Also on page 8 of your book, grow. So what is grow? Grow means to get bigger and taller. So you are all little kids, and when you grow, you get bigger and taller. So to grow. So let's have a look. Where is grow on the book? Page 8. Let's have a read. Page number 8. The sun is warm. The wheat grows. So grows means to get bigger and taller. So the wheat gets bigger and taller. The wheat grows. All right, last word for today. Cut. I think you know what cut is. Cut, to make into little parts using scissors or a knife. So you can cut with scissors. So that means to cut. All right, so that is our lesson for today. So today we have started our 1A reading book, our purple reading workbook, and we started with the Little Red Hen. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you enjoyed our lesson. Make sure you check back because we will continue reading the book and we will answer some more questions. So for today, we have done pages 4, 5, and 6 in our reading book. And until next time, thank you for watching and we'll see you again.
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.